We really got a great camping spot. It's about 8 miles in off of Forest Road 525, and it's not an easy road to traverse. It makes you feel like your teeth are going to come out of your head. But after walking around a bit, I knew I got the best spot. It's really private. It's got a beautiful view. Had a lovely time camping here. And if it wasn't for that rough road getting in and out, I might stay longer, but we're gonna run out of water tomorrow, I think. So I think tomorrow we'll head towards Cottonwood. I'm a registered nurse by profession, and I've been able to take off these few months, not only for fun and an adventure in my truck and trailer, but also to go explore some places in the western United States that I've never seen before. I'd like to move out of my hometown where I'm from in Northern California. I've been there for almost 3 decades. I went to college there, I got married there and divorced there. My son grew up there, and it's a really beautiful place, but it's more and more urban now and more expensive. So I really do prefer a smaller town, and I'd like to find one that's surrounded by beautiful nature and one that's affordable for me to live in. In the next few months, I'll have to settle down somewhere and go back to work, and I'm looking forward to making a home and building a community there, wherever it may be. But during this time, I've been able to look at several small towns, and I'm going to talk about one today that I've seriously considered, and that is the Cottonwood, Sedona area of Arizona. Sedona is absolutely beautiful, and I'd love to live there, but it's quite out of my league in regards to real estate prices. So I'm looking down the road a bit to Cottonwood, and Cottonwood's a very nice town. What I like about Cottonwood is that there's actual trees here and a river runs through it, and it's an adorable small town with an old town that's really cute. Lots of shops and restaurants, happening bars. I can imagine living in some little house close to Old Town and walking down for coffee every day with Ricky. That'd be fun. The town itself has a lot going for it. People here are friendly and they seem nice, and there's no in-your-face politics as far as I can tell, which is a welcome reprieve. But it also has some negatives. It has snakes, which are due to come out any time now as it's warming up. I heard from some camp hosts that this place is overrun with scorpions, tarantulas, and rattlesnakes. No thanks. What I don't like about Cottonwood is the weather. It's late March now, and it's getting uncomfortably hot for me and Ricky. Just walking around. Can't imagine in summer. It can get really hot here. The other thing is housing prices. According to Indeed.com, nurses here make about $35 an hour, and yet just a casual glance on Zillow shows that even a small kind of old house is going to cost you about $350 or more, $350,000. So that ratio does not make sense in my mind. To have one income in a household, you need to have more than that to buy a house, in my opinion. I wanted to come to Sedona since I heard about it years ago. And the natural landscape and terrain is just so unbelievably beautiful and different from anything else. I'm so happy to be here. Also, you know what they say about Sedona being a spiritual place? They say there's a lot of spiritual vortexes here where good energy abounds. The world-famous Sedona hiking trails have a bit of a popularity problem. There's very limited parking, and since they're so popular and beautiful, there's a lot of people around. So it's good for me to come later in the day because it's my favorite time for a hike anyway, and there's less people. I love it when the sun is slanting in the late afternoon and all the shadows come out. It's absolutely beautiful. Ricky, did you have a good walk?
No matter where I go in Sedona, there's always traffic and parking issues. Doesn't help that I have a big, huge monster truck either.
Absolutely beautiful and so clean, pristine. It's so much greener in this part of Arizona. It's really remarkable. Even though it's still considered desert, there's so many lush green trees. I think I'm going to pass on Cottonwood, Arizona to live in. Even though beautiful Sedona is less than 30 minutes away and is absolutely stunning and a great place to be. And Cottonwood has a lot going for it. It's a nice small town. But it's not quite right for me, so I'm going to keep on looking.